Welcome to the Albino Rhino Beer Review.
I am the albino rhino, and I'm here to say I'll choose a stout lager, Radler, 80 before an IPI.
Yeah, that's what we're at. I hope you're all doing well. I do not believe there is going to be many guests tonight. Feel free to click the link if you end up here. We got to find things to talk about, right? Like, life is going. I don't know how's everything going for you guys. Like I said, life here is going. It's an intriguing. It's an intriguing day. It's an intriguing time. It's an intriguing everything currently. I don't 100% know how I feel about some of the things going on around me, and some of the things that are happening in the life of the rhino. But you know what? We're always down to try and better ourselves and better our predicaments, right? As some of you know, the stuff with my son is still ongoing. I'm a little perturbed by the stuff that has gone on with him. I very rarely talk to him nowadays. I get like a few minutes a week. My first recap of how our stuff is going happens in about a month now. One thing I can say is the social services in Saskatchewan, not particularly the best. Not particularly the best. He's now in Yorkton. He was at a street culture shelter for a little while after his assault on me and his mother, and his running away and his hanging out with the gang kids, and then stealing from the house. And that's when he was picked up and put into the shelter. They knew that we were open to him coming back, but he needed to seek counseling, seek help, go through the things he needed to go through, medication, therapy, whatever it was he needed to deal with that stuff before coming back. So they asked me for his doctor. I gave him his doctor. We had a mediation session where he was like, yeah, I've done nothing wrong. Because that's what kids, especially kids on the spectrum, do, right? And kids on the spectrum that have somebody giving him a lot of things to make him want to be doing what they're doing, we'll say. And he, didn't care. So they asked me for his doctor's information and all that, because under the Section 9, we still have full custody of him. We still have full, decision rights and all that. And they just facilitate things. So they're like, let's facilitate a doctor's appointment. Let's get things going. Let's try medication first. Get him into the system. Get him some therapy and that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. And then 2 weeks later, they call me and they're like, okay, so we're going to move him to Yorkton. I'm like, okay. It's been 2 weeks. My doctor gets you in within like 2 days. Has he been to the doctor yet? No, we'll do that when we get him to Yorkton. Okay. But it's already been 2 weeks since you asked me for his doctor's information. Yeah. We'll get him. We'll deal with it when we get him to Yorkton. Okay. Give them the information, right? He gets moved to Yorkton. I'm talking to him yesterday. And I'm like, have you been to a doctor yet? And he goes, no, they haven't made me an appointment yet. And I'm like, but it's been like 3 weeks that you've been in Yorkton. He's like, I know. So now we're going on 5 weeks. Like we're 4 weeks away from the first touch base, and you haven't done anything with him yet. So the first touch base is going to basically be he's not coming back. He hasn't done any of the things he needed to do. And then they're going to try and pressure us again like they did the first time. Well, I'm sorry. He assaulted his father. He assaulted his mother. He's stolen from us. He's stolen from stores. He's stolen from his school. He's used weapons. He's brought weapons to school. He's stolen weapons. He's hurt his sister. He's hurt the animals. He's not coming back in the house without anything having happened. And that's just the way it is, because it's not safe for him and it's not safe for us. I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about my family, and I'm worried about him, because if he lays a finger on my family, I'm worried that I will snap, and then bad things happen to him, and I go to jail, right? Like so it's things need to be taken care of, and it seems like we just don't care, because it is now August 11th, and he's been in social services custody for 6 weeks, and we haven't taken even one step forward yet. And I know there's a lot of other kids, and a lot of other kids that are worse off than he is. But I mean, they got really excited because of the fact that we are willing to have him back, and we're doing all this voluntarily. But our voluntarily portion of this is fixated on him getting into the help he needs, because we've been trying for years, and he just hasn't cared to deal with his own issues that stemmed from whatever, be it when me and his mom were together, or when he was with his mom, or just nature in general. I don't know if it's nurture or nature with him, but whatever it is, there's the help that's needed, and unless he's willing to do it, there's not really a place for him in this house. And they just don't seem to get it. They seem to think they can just strong arm him back in, going, well, if you don't take him back, then you're going to lose your child benefit on him, and you're going to lose it. I go, the money isn't the problem, man. I want him to succeed in life, and I want him to have a happy, safe life. And he's not having that here. And he can't have that here if he does not take care of himself and his mental health. So this is the separation. This is the pause button for him to get his help, and for us to do family counseling or anything else that we need to do. And it's just, it's not going anywhere. There's the life update. Change jobs. Another part of the life update. I've been there for a week. My training has been abysmal. Luckily, I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do in the role I'm in, because I've done this role before. But I don't know anything about the way the systems work where I am. So organizing a warehouse and all that, I got that. I can do that. But there's so many other things I'm expected to do that I know nothing about. Well, I do, but I don't know anything about it on their systems. And because their admin isn't in there, I don't even have a login for their systems yet. So there's nothing, I can't even fumble around and try and learn as of yet. So that is a stumbling frustration block for me, because I really care about knowing my job and being there for my team. And I can't do either of those at the moment. Other than that, much happier where I am than where I was. Don't know why. Just am. I think part of it is the shift. I'm no longer on the night shift, and I can see my family again. Albeit I'm missing one of the members, and albeit all three of my dogs have become food-obsessed monsters that just stand in the way and stare at you if you have food and don't move, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to have to murder all three of you. Not going to hurt any of my dogs. I love all three of them, but my god, it's insane, guys. It's insane. It's insanity to the max. Other than those things, there's not really much new in the world of the rhino. Going to be doing some more burnt wood work out in the other room. I'm going to cover the one, basically the whole hallway into the laundry room is going to be the burnt wood, and then we go from there, right? What do we got going on here? Ooh. Yes, yes, I do. Why aren't you in here? Come have a beer. Really, what it's come down to is the one dog has learned how to open. We had to buy a baby lock for our we had to buy a baby lock for our cupboard because Otis has learned how to open the cupboard. He's learned how to open the cupboard, and he opens the cupboard and he takes chocolate out of the cupboard. He likes chocolate. He's looking to he's over 100 pounds, so the amount of chocolate it's going to take to kill him is insane. But he ate like an entire box of chocolate chip cookies and an entire box of Tim Tams while we were at work, and so we had to buy a baby lock for the cupboard because of the dog. And the other two dogs watch him eat this stuff, and they're like, "Well, we want something." So they all are now just insane. It doesn't help that it is a small house, and they are three big dogs. Um, I mean, the little dog, she's short, but she is heavy. she she's done chin ups since the day she was born, right? Like big dog energy in a little dog body. You okay over there?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. You're just huffing and puffing. And is that the old one snoring like she's dying?
I believe so.
Wow. I mean, even the cat, even the like 3.5 pound cat has been joining them in sitting in like a line, stopping you from doing anything because they want whatever food you have. It's great and horrible at the same time. I'm gonna have myself a beer. Y'all should join. Have a beer with me. This is from Origin Malting and Brewing. They grow beer. They grow beer. Okay, that burp did not feel great. I had chicken wings, potato skins, and jalapeno poppers for dinner today, and they were all made in house by my loving wife. But that was like cream cheese and bacon and sour cream that was in that burp. Not 100%. Not 100% proud of that.
You ate almost all those too, didn't you?
The jalapeno poppers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't leave any.
Because I think I only ate like 2.
I those don't stay overnight,
No, I
right?
know they don't. I'm just saying I think I only ate 2.
I had like 2 full potatoes out of your potato skins.
Yeah, I only made like 3 or 4 potatoes. I'm like, it's only gonna be Chad and I, so I didn't know how much you would eat. So I knew what I would eat.
My toilet's going to do great later. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I don't need to hold any hair back today. Um, yeah, yeah. So I go into work tomorrow. Um, hopefully I get trained on something. Anything. everything.
You can wear this tomorrow if you want her.
I burnt all my wood for the other room. I'll start doing that in a day or two. I have to trace where the wires are on that side of the wall. I can see them everywhere except for right by that door, but I'm pretty sure they come through the top and drop down. But when I check where the other ones are over this way, I'll be able to see where that line comes off, because those two are just lights. Lights for out there and lights for in here, and I know they run off the same line as the furnace, so I'll be able to see where that line is, because the furnace area is open, like the walls are open, so I can see where those lines are running. So I can at least have an idea to not destroy my electrical. But I have all the wood burnt and ready. I just got to cut it and then put it up and then clear coat it so that it's nice and shiny. That was actually a really good beer. It really, really was. Dogs are doing good. Colleen is starting to lose her hearing, so she has become very bitchy, very ornery, very barky at everything. Like the wind blows and she barks. We go outside for a fire. Like, I would have had a fire tonight, but I kind of just didn't want to yell at her all night to shut the fuck up. Because the entire time you're outside, two of the dogs are quiet, just wrestling or laying down. Well, actually, one of them's laying down and the other one just walks. She paces the yard. She can't lay for the life of her. It's the puppy. The old man, he usually goes up on the porch and lays at the top of the stairs so he can see over the fences and survey everything. And then Colleen sits in the middle of the yard and just like every 2 seconds. And no, I wasn't calling you wet dick, Otis.
Are you sure?
I was pretty sure that was not a way to call him. I think I was wrong, because here he is. Hey, buddy? Everything but his name calls him.
Yeah. Me stomping out the door at him. Me giving him a smack on the ass. Me saying his name? Not a fucking reaction. Oh wait, there is a fucking reaction. He goes the opposite direction.
Hey, big gut man. Hey? Who's my big guy, hey? Who's my big guy? Oh, he's such a good boy. Don't let mommy think you're not, eh? You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Well, then you can start calling him in from the yard if he's such a good boy.
I like that he just covers our door in goober.
He covers everything in goober.
So like when my neighbor gets home, he has two little Shih Tzus. It's like a Shih Tzu Cocker Spaniel mix or something. I don't know. Or a Shih Tzu, Bichon Frise. Not a Cocker Spaniel, they're bigger. Like a Bichon Frise Shih Tzu or something. And the other one is another small dog mixed with a Shih Tzu. And those are his two dogs. And Colleen thinks that they're big dogs trying to invade her space every time they come out. The other two don't care. They're like, hey, we want to play. But Colleen is... And so he came home last night while we were out at the fire, and I had to call Colleen over and grab her by the collar and just sit there. And he let his dog down. She gets ready to go, and I'm like, yeah, no. But yeah, so she, as she gets older, you think she would calm down as she got older. Her protective instincts have gone up. And, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen when she goes. Like, her hips are starting to go and everything else. I don't know how Otis's behavior will change when she's gone. But we'll end up seeing. I did take Otis's balls. I did take his balls. He had a tendency to jump the fence. And he would go gallivanting in the neighborhood to go to dogs that were in heat. And
For all we know, we got some grandbabies out there.
yeah. No, we've always caught him early enough. He would have still been stuck. But we took his balls, and he hasn't jumped the fence since we took his balls. And then Bella just likes to dig a hole in one random place. I can fill that hole all I want. She's digging, so like I'm expecting her to dig up like somebody's body or something in that spot at some point.
Otis digs that hole too.
What do we got
He
here?
starts it.
Yeah. Well, there is a link right there for you guys to come join me, and you really should. I know Brian will if I'm still on when he gets off of work, but that's the only person I know for sure. That link is there. You're more than welcome to come say hello, or just ask a question, make a comment. Let's have a chat, right? Let's keep things going. Won't tell you where my new job is, but I will tell you that I'm not hating it. I just wish I was trained better. Phillips
Get there.
Solaris Raspberry Wheat Ale is my next beer. I actually had one of these last night, and it was quite good. It was quite good in that it really had raspberries in it. It wasn't like KLB raspberry wheat or the Big Rock raspberry or half the other raspberry wheat beers you find there that are pure gold and just taste like this was red. This was like the red on the can type of red. Like it was really nice to see. I haven't seen a raspberry beer with raspberries in a while, and it really made me excited. You know, drinking it from the glass, it tastes so much like raspberry jam and all that. Drinking it from the can, kind of tastes like a blue raspberry freezy. It really does. It's nice. Yeah, I still have it. It's in my t-shirt drawers. Just I put on 30 pounds when I was on the night shift, and right now it don't look pretty on me. I'm trying to get back down to a more svelte weight, and then I can pull her out. Those, oh fuck. Yeah, those like 5 months on nights sucked. It sucked. It sucked for my relationship. It sucked for my kids. It sucked for my mental health. It sucked for my physical health. It sucked for my sexual health. Fuck.
Oh, it works.
Good day, sir.
Hello. Oh, you got me excited to talk about raspberry beer. Remember fucking Amsterdam, whatever that, what are that Peterborough brewery they purchased like 10 years ago? They
Yeah,
had
the KLB raspberry wheat.
yeah, I don't even know if that stuff still exists anymore, but that
It-
stuff was delicious.
It does, but I don't believe they make it anymore. I think it's a Chinese company now that has the recipe for it.
Wow, that Peterborough brewery just gets fucking passed around.
It really does.
I want to look that shit up. Anyways, I thought I'd just join you for. I'm not going to join you for too long because I do have to go to bed. Well, not so much have to go to bed, but I'm a little tired. But I'm just having a Caledon Hills Brewing. It's their Caledon Fog IPA. So it's actually up in Palgrave. I don't know where you know where that is, but it's kind of like a little bit northish of the GTA. Went up biking there today, and on the way back, stopped at the brewery and decided to bike back with six tall boys in my backpack. Made for the bike, last 20 kilometers of the bike ride. A lot more annoying because it turns out 20 kilometers with 6 beers. There we go, 6. it weighs you down and makes makes it fucking less enjoyable. But
Yeah,
anyway, I brought beer back, so it's okay.
like you wouldn't think that like 3 pounds. Well, actually, it would be 6 pounds as they're tall boys. You wouldn't think that would be a lot, but at the same time, it's a lot.
Yeah, well, when you've already you're already kind of tired and your ass is already a little sore. Suddenly you got this in your backpack weighing you down. You're like, oh, okay, this maybe wasn't the best idea in the world, but plus I had a delicious burger there and I had the meat sweats on the way home. It was fantastic.
While you're biking,
Yeah, I was like, oh, I feel all meaty and stuff, and because it was the goddamn salty meat and salty fries and stuff. But it gave me supposedly it was like giving me energy because it was like a lot of calories, but same time maybe wasn't the best choice. But anyways, that's my way of saying I earned this beer today. So I literally earned it. So
nice. Was there what other ones did you bring back? Were they all the IPAs?
I can show you them. Give me a moment. No, it's just the IPA. Actually, hold on. It's easier for me to bring you to my fridge than it is for me to bring the beers out of my fridge. All right. Got it. Actually, most of them are low ABV, which I know is not what you'd expect from me. But
No, from you, I would not expect that.
no, they don't have a whole ton of choice though, and I only wanted to limit it to 6 because I knew I was carrying it back. So this is Birdshot Light IPA, 3%. Then Caledon Hills Mango Wheat, which I think I've had before, and I think was pretty good. That one comes in at 4%. I feel like there's a beer missing from here. Good Times. This is a non-alcoholic beer. I'm always really excited to try non-alcoholic beers because most of them suck. So I want to see if any of them are good. Caledon Hills Vienna Ultra. This is Vienna Lager, 3%. And I seem to miss that drink
3%
is.
Vienna lager. Wow.
Oh yes, I already drank this beer. This is I can try that one next if you want. Oh yeah, an all Canadian lager. I drank this one already. It's 5% and 25 cents goes to save the animals. So yay. Chad had to mute his wife. She was talking too much.
It'll kill the dog first.
No, she's looking for a USB cord. I'm guessing for a Harlow.
Yes, we have a dead.
USB cords are easy to find. It's the USB-Cs that are always difficult to
That's
find.
what she's looking for, actually.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
USB-C.
you can never find the USB-C
Oh,
when you
wait,
need it.
wait.
Wait, what?
Here's a USB-C. This one
I have
here.
one right here in my hand.
Okay. Never mind. You don't need this one then.
I know.
You shaved your head.
I guess I'll just charge my headphones again.
You
Okay.
shaved your head.
There's a big dog upstairs barking.
Well, it sounds like you got big dogs that are hungry, and you got
They're
Sounds
not
like you got-
hungry. They're more than well fed.
yeah. Well, so are my dogs, and they claim they're starving all the time, even though they're all technically overweight. So
Yeah, like the old lady is overweight. The old man, he's gained weight. He's not overweight, but he's gained it.
look at these lazy fucks. You got fucking can't see them because they're all black. So you got Bella there, you got Bruce over there. It's a big bulge of dog. You don't even know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, all I
And-
have here is fucking wet dick Otis.
Oh, wet dick Otis. But no balls. You took his balls away.
Otis. Yeah, and he hasn't jumped the fence since his balls went away.
Oh, my dogs. None of my dogs have balls, so that's okay. I don't want to deal with periody female dogs or ejaculating male dogs. So no, thank you, good sir.
I'm pretty sure that my puppy is going into heat right now.
Yeah, I would just get her fixed. What do
I
you-
will, but it'll be
What?
next year that I get it done.
Unless you're gonna breed her or something. It's like, well, yeah, I think you're supposed to wait. I think you're supposed to really wait a year anyway. I don't think you're supposed to do it in the first few months.
For large dogs, you don't normally do them all right away, and I mean, it just means that I won't be walking her when I know she's in heat, right? But I'm pretty sure it's either about to start or it's starting soon because even Mr. No Balls is sniffing around her right now.
Well, to be fair, both my male dogs sniff Bella's vagina, and and she's fixed and has been fixed since before we even got her. So I think it's just a nice smell. It's like, hey, this is nice.
Yeah, she's also about 10 months old, so it should be starting.
I mean, in human terms, that would be a little bit weird, but I feel with dogs, they age faster. So, probably 10 months old is of legal age in the dog world.
I'm going to have a Tropicalata next.
Tropicalata. I think I'll have that Vienna lager next. Probably because I need a less alcoholic beer in a moment. I'm only 3 beers in, but this is hitting me a bit.
I think I've had 1, maybe 2 beers from Caledon Hills. I'm pretty sure Brian has sent me 1 or 2 of them in the past.
Yeah, well, they're not bad because, well, I always tell Agnes, I mean, if it wasn't for the annoying thing that occasionally she needs to go to her office in Toronto, I'm like, I'd love to live in Palgrave. We could sell the 2 properties we have. We could, buy a nice property, have tons of money left over. And then it's like, there's 2 mountain biking things, a gravel trail, a brewery, a couple other breweries not too far away. It's like, that'd be pretty sweet living other than the fact you get 8 feet of snow in the winter. But
Okay, so I've had 5 of their beers. I've had their full strength Vienna lager, their Bohemian Pills, their Helles, their Summer Solstice American Pale, and their Czech Pills.
I would have to check what I've had. I think I've probably had all those. I mean, they're not the most exciting brewery. They don't really come out with a lot of things. So yeah, you're mostly just getting their regular products. The funny thing is they have like the world's worst parking lot, and they're located in an annoying little town that has very little parking. So whenever I drive out there to go mountain biking, I never go there because I don't want to fucking have to get in there with my car. But today I was just on the trail with my bike, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna go pick up the beer and then ride back. And then I realized that actually sucks when you have to carry that shit.
Oh, fuck.
You all right there, Mr. Chad?
Yeah, just Otis Goober all over my computer paper, and I put my hand in it.
Well, just be happy it's only goober.
Yeah, I know.
Like we have a
What?
saying in our house, if there's something that looks like poop, it's almost guaranteed that it's poop. I get excited when something isn't poop.
Yeah, no, I can get behind that.
Yeah, I had their Hills Vienna Lager,
Hi,
their
Bella.
Bohemian Pills, their Hell's Lager. So basically the same beers you've had. I've had their Mango Wheat before. I've had their All Canadian Lager before. Their Kolsch. Their Belgian style Tripel. Check, please. Saddle beer. That was American lager. Yeah. This is the first time. Well, I've had their IPA twice today. I've had this beer on tap, and I had it in the can. And I will say it's better on tap, but
And it's an Imperial, is it not?
no. It's just I can't even see. That's too dark. What is the ABV of this? I think it's 6 something. Yeah, it's 6.5. It's just a regular old IPA.
Okay.
They had a 6.5, and then I also picked up their lighter one as well, 3 something or other. But I will say their prices are fairly expensive. I mean, for a pint, burger, and fries, it cost me like $32 or something.
Really?
A little bit on the expensive side, but I will say the food is pretty good. I was like, this is actually a really good burger.
You know where it does not have a good burger? Applebee's.
Don't think I've ever eaten Applebee's in my entire life.
I don't. So an Applebee's opened up here in Regina. Regina, for some reason, has a lot of American franchises. Like we have Carl's Jr., Applebee's, like we have a lot of them. And my wife's family wanted to go to Applebee's, so we went and I got a burger, and they didn't even use salt in the burger. Like there was nothing to it at all, and I'm like, and it was just dripping grease, and I'm like, this is disgusting. And
yeah, I mean, to me, if a restaurant can't even make a decent burger, then it's a problem. Like, burger is such a fucking simple thing to make. I'm not a great cook by any means, but I can make you a pretty decent burger. And if a restaurant can't do that, like, it's a problem.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. We may have the only time I may have gone to Applebee's actually may have been. I'm trying to think. I think in Niagara we may have gone to Applebee's uh, back in the Albino
Oh
Rhino
yeah,
Fest because I
they
think
did have one right on Clifton, didn't they?
yeah, it looks like it still exists, and I think it was right beside the hotel we were staying at the time. So I think we went there, but I think we went for breakfast, and yeah, we weren't particularly impressed. So I can imagine they probably who actually makes a surprisingly good burger is Denny's. Like it's great now it's greasy as fuck. So there's there's that aspect, but it's actually not a bad burger. It's kind of a smash burger type thing. It's just full of grease, full of fat, probably shortening your life by at least a month or two. But it's not bad, and you can get like an egg on it.
Yeah, I used to go there for their chimichangas. I
Never
don't know if
tried
they still.
that.
I don't know if they still have them, but it was the appetizer I'd always get. I really liked them.
Yeah. Usually if we're going to Denny's, it's for like some breakfast shit. So it's like if I do get a burger there, it's like their disgusting breakfast burger that's like 8,000 calories, but it's pretty tasty.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Denny's in forever. Um, they don't have any here.
We have one not too far away, but you basically have to go during a weekday because if you try to go on like a Saturday or Sunday, it's jammed. And half the parents there are just fucking like, hey, I've got 3 kids and they're annoying as fuck. And now the wait staff have to be our babysitters because we're just going to pretend we don't have kids. That seems to be the thing about, I mean, it's kind of the white trash restaurant, if we're being honest. Like, it's like, whatever. It's like, okay, well, I don't want your fucking kids coming by me while I'm eating. So fuck you.
So you really, really enjoy it, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy the food. I think it's reasonably good food for what it costs, and I mean, as long as health isn't your main concern. But generally speaking, I go out. I'm not expecting healthy food, so
Now, of other like franchises that were big in Ontario that you don't really see here, we do have a Montana's, but we don't have a Kelsey's. I don't know if Kelsey's are still around out there.
they are.
Okay.
Hold on, let me check. So when we lived in the condo for a few years, we had a Kelsey's Montana's Milestones right across the street from us, and that was kind of nice. None of them are my favorite restaurants, to be honest, but there's just something about convenience of
Yeah,
hey, we want to go
and
out
you know
somewhere
you
we can
know that it's
literally
going to be
walk.
okay, and like it's solid. It's not great, but it's solid.
Yep, and yeah, there's a decent amount of Kelsey's around us. I'm trying to think. There used to be one. Okay, is the one by 401? Yeah, I think that one's still there. 401 in Dixie, basically. It looks like it's still there. Um, but yeah, yeah, there it is. It's by like in Mississauga, there's like this area. It's like you've got about a dozen car dealerships. It's at 404 Highway 401 in Dixie. And yeah, they've got a few restaurants there, and that Kelsey's has been there for freaking forever. And yeah, I agree. Kelsey's is fine. It's you go there, the food is all fine. There's nothing amazing about it, but it's fine. I just think again, when I'm getting fine food, I want to pay fine prices, and I find Kelsey's has been creeping up on prices. It's like, okay, well, there's some one-off restaurants around here that I can pay the same amount and get better food, so it's probably not going to go to Kelsey's too often. You're right there. You peeling some skin off or something?
No, I shaved my head tonight and I missed a few strands of hair right at the
Oh,
front.
that's the worst.
And
That's
I even like put my head in the shower to rinse everything off and checked, but I couldn't feel any of it. And then I just pulled my hand up and I got like a couple, and I'm like, okay, we're just pulling them out.
No, you know what I do? Well, I mean, granted, I've probably got a little bit better eyesight than you do, but after I shave my head, I'll always go like in the mirror after I get out of the shower, and then anything I missed is like I'm taking a little razor and just chopping it.
Yeah,
'Cause,
see,
yeah, that
I
would
can't see it, so
that would be a problem. Well, you got to give your wife that duty then.
yeah. Usually it's around my ears I miss it, but this time it was the very front.
Ears are the worst. Like I have two different shavers. Like I have regular clippers, and then I have one of those whatever skull shavers I just bought on Amazon that works really well, but it never gets stuff around my ears properly. So usually once I've done the shaving job, then I'll just kind of put a little shaving cream around my ears and just with a Gillette Fusion or whatever fucking razor I use, and then that usually fixes the problem.
What the fuck live tonight?
Oh, Mittel Fru is unhappy about it. It's like,
I
well,
don't think he's unhappy. How are you doing, Paul?
that's not not Dead Hooker Paul, is it?
No, Dead Hooker Paul. He knows Dead Hooker Paul, but it's not Dead Hooker Paul.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Dead Hooker Paul usually shows up on here under one of his outdoor couple.
Yeah,
Names.
him and his now wife are exploring the outdoors, which I appreciate. I'm starting to get more of an appreciation for the outdoors as I get older. But as long as I don't have to stay overnight, I'm just like, no, I just want to go out, maybe do a little biking, and then come home and sleep in a normal bed. I don't want to sleep on a forest floor.
Yeah, I do like hiking and stuff, but being albino, I don't like the sun, so I like to have like shade and such.
Yeah, I imagine stuff in the woods would probably suit you better than being out in the field. I mean, Agnes is an albino, but she's Polish, so she burns
Cheers to
pretty
you as
easily
well,
too.
Paul. Well, you're also Polish.
I am, but I'm a Polish freak of nature. I don't burn at all. Like I don't wear sunscreen ever, and I can sit out on the beach or in the pool all day and I don't get a sunburn. So, but
Yeah, see,
that's not a normal Polish trait. That's I've got like weird genetic DNA.
I would be bright red if I did that, like bright red.
Yeah, no, Agnes too. Like she looks at the sun the wrong way, like and she'll burn herself. And me, I'm just like, nope.
Like when I was with Excess Cargo, when I was with Princess Auto, they would want me to run their scratch and dent outside often, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't going out there. Like, but you're the best with this. I go, that's great. I'm not standing out in the sun. You ain't got enough sunscreen for that.
That's true. They have to fucking like be they have to be paying for your sunscreen budget, and you have to have a bunch of dudes just spray tan you down with
I need
Put
to be
you-
sprayed every 5 minutes.
put you in a little tent and just spray you down. All you've got is a little fucking banana hammock. Just
Oh, the
that's-
Santa Claus one I posted there.
I don't think I've seen your Santa Claus banana hammock, but I'm sure it's exciting.
Yeah, I shared it in the group. I thought.
Did you?
I think so, but maybe I didn't. Who knows?
Oh, you may have, and I just took it out of my memory or something.
Actually, I think you gave it a smiley face.
Ah,
But I mean, I'm getting myself a Stiegel.
doesn't necessarily mean I haven't forgotten. Or
Well, I mean, I would forget about it too, because that's thinking about me in a banana hammock. Who wants to do that?
well, your wife is legally obligated to.
No, see, she loves me, but she still wouldn't want to think about me in a banana hammock.
And doesn't matter. She lost her legal right to refuse when she said I do.
Did you know that, Alicia? You lost your legal right to refuse to think about me in a banana hammock when you married me.
Yep.
No, because I still retain the legal right to divorce you. I don't know if you caught up on the whole like legal aspect of women's rights, but
So you're saying Greg is wrong?
Greg is very wrong.
No, Greg is correct because until you exercise that right to divorce him, you were legally obligated to think about him in a banana hammock. So, boom, roasted.
It's it's interesting. It's interesting. You know, one franchise I really miss is Harvey's.
Oh, you don't have that there?
The only Harvey's in all of Saskatchewan is in Saskatoon.
Huh. I'll be honest. I'm not like I eat Harvey's sometime in the. I don't eat a ton of fast food, but I had Harvey's. I don't know in the last year or so. Wasn't particularly impressed. It's I don't know. Harvey's is always strikes me as a burger that you can just make at home. That's kind of not really as good as a burger you can make at home. Whereas I'm like, if you're gonna get a burger from like Wendy's or something, it's kind of a different experience that I can't really make a Wendy. I probably could, but it's not
You just need
typical
to
way I
get
make.
you just need to get a square pan and push the meat down in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do my burgers on the grill, so it's like I don't want to fucking pan fry my burgers. No, thank you, good sir. I'll let the fine people at Wendy's do that for me.
No, it's
Okay, so
I
I
get
do
it.
I do see
mean,
this, but yeah, I thought you posted a picture of actually you in it. So
no, I haven't paid for that yet, but I think it's coming.
Well, well, believe me, it's not the only thing that's going to be coming. Oh, also, here's a picture from the reel.
I don't know whose that it was.
I hope that wasn't you after fucking.
No, that was something I had to clean up at
Yeah,
work.
That sounds.
That was
unfun.
that was the Splattergate, as I called it.
We had
Because
we had a client of ours. It was a mother and a daughter, and they were both. I mean, the mother was probably 50, and the daughter was probably 50, and the mother was 70s, 80s, or something. And the mother, and again, we were in a law firm, and I think the mother went into the bathroom, and then I guess was taking a shit, and then decided she was done taking the shit, but her bowels decided she wasn't done taking the shit. So next thing you know, people are like, we have to close the main bathroom because there's literally a trail of shit from the toilet to the sink and then out the door. Like it's like she was still shitting as she was walking. It's like I have so many questions to ask. And luckily at the time, I was not the building manager. I was the assistant building manager. So he had to clean it up, which was the best part. But I was like, yeah, and then he fucking made himself a hazmat suit to clean that shit. And I'm just like, I am so happy I didn't have to clean that because
Yeah,
that was
that one-
disgusting.
Sharknado, I didn't do a hazmat suit for the Splattergate. I didn't. The Pookopolis though, I hazmated that one. I actually opened the door to the guy completely naked, shit everywhere, and washing his pants in the sink.
Did the guy just underestimate a fart or something?
He got in the bathroom and it just went, and it was like he must have had a parasite or something. It was liquid everywhere. Like it was up the walls. It was it was bad.
I mean, that sounds like a scene from The Exorcist. Like it's like I don't know, man. I've had some pretty bad incidents, and I've never fucking not been able to keep it in. Like, okay, granted, there was splatter in the toilet bowl, but I've never been able to just have such an issue where I just couldn't keep it in the toilet bowl.
Man, it clogged the sink.
That's disturbing.
Like, and they were laughing at it for like a week because they kept watching it on camera. Because I'd walk, you'd see me open the door, walk, like step into the washroom, not even like my hand is still on the door, and I turned around and walked out. Like I'm like, yeah, no.
So I'll tell you another incident, and I luckily I was actually out of the office at the time. So you have to sort of imagine our main floor. Okay, we had two bathrooms, so there's one bathroom in the middle. There's a fountain, and the fountain has a drain, and there's another bathroom on the other side. So the way it's supposed to go, if things are working, is that this toilet flushes, it goes down to the basement, into the sewage area, whatever. Same with this toilet and the fountain. It's just if there's extra water, the fountain doesn't normally have to drain, but if accidentally gets overfilled, then you've got the drainage thing. So instead of flooding, it goes down the drain. So what happened is somebody, I believe it was one of our clients, decided she was going to take a shit, then also flush her pad down. It's always the clients because they don't give a fuck. That flooded the one toilet, which somehow caused the backup to actually go up into the fountain. So what actually happened is the drain of the fountain brought the toilet water up, and the fountain actually started becoming a poop fountain, where instead of clean water going over, it became a wall of poop water coming over the thing.
That's
that-
actually awesome.
Which I mean, yes, as long as you have to clean it up, it is sort of awesome. And then of course that flooded, and then that went into the fountain was between our two boardrooms. So then we had poop water going to the boardrooms, into the drywall and stuff. So that of course had to be fucking mopped up and cleaned. And luckily it wasn't so bad. I don't think they had to replace any of the drywall, but yeah, that was. Again, those were the two incidents where I was just like, yeah, I was happy I avoided that. You know. Yeah, I mean, most of the time it was just one of the ladies, just because our law firm was like 90% female. So whenever they had to call me to fix something, it's because they just literally gave up trying themselves. And then it's like, then you've just got like three ladies that, use the same bathroom, all saying, I didn't do it. I'm like, listen, I know one of you did. It is, it is what it is. But at least you didn't make a poop fountain. I'm like, I can deal with unclogging one toilet. That's not a big deal. But it's like, if it's fucking going over.
Into
All
a
right,
poop
I'm going to get
fountain.
another beer. I'll be back.
I'll be right here.
I know you will.
What you gonna do when the rhino runs wild on you? It's so good, internet. It's so good. To the one viewer we have, say hi. Talk to us. Bring up a comment. Bring up a concern. Bring up something. Let's discuss. Let's discuss life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because if you don't, you get things like this.
I am the albino rhino, and I'm here to say I'll choose a stout lager, radler, anything before an IPA.
That's all I really had. That's all I really had. Well, it's not really all I really had. I mean, we have.
Having a 3% Vienna lager.
I'm having a 2.5% Great Western Radler.
I prefer my. That's Vienna lagers. It's a little bit thin, to be honest, but still pretty tasty.
Well, 3%, I would expect it to be a little thin.
Yeah. I'd definitely rather it than a Radler. I don't really like Radlers that much.
Hey, that's okay. I won't deny that there is some shitty Radlers out there.
Oh, there's a lot of shitty Radlers. I don't know. I just, in general, I don't really like mixed beer products. I'm just like, nah, just give me the straight beer. I'm all right.
Oh.
But, yeah, that's actually a pretty good. I'm sure the price on this is probably prohibitive, but again, I'd love to find like good pool beers that are like 3% is like 3% is fantastic, and especially if it's like not stupidly priced, that I can actually get it for like 24 for $50 or something like that.
So, what is their beers if you're just buying their beer like can?
Sorry, what was that question?
What's their can beer price?
I'd have to look. Hold on. I think I have my receipt. It's somewhere in the range of 350 though.
See, to me, that's great because you got to remember, like in Saskatchewan, a lot of times these small 355 milliliter cans are $3.50 to $4 a piece, and you're still doing tax and deposit on top of that.
Well, yes, I know. I mean, fucking Dan and Nick are always like, "Oh, our beers start at like 450 a can," but I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I live in the fucking center of the universe, so I expect better treatment."
Well, see, Dan, like I ask him sometimes, like when I get an Alberta beer here, I ask him what it costs in Alberta, and he's still like $2 cheaper than we are here for the same beer.
Because they don't have provincial taxes in Alberta.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, it was with taxes, it was fucking almost $37 for burgers, fries, and a pint today. That's kind of expensive. It was good burgers and a pint though. Let's have a look.
I'm guessing your pint was like $8 or $9.
Yeah. Plus they charge tax and everything. So yeah, the pint was $9.35 and they charged
Woohoo!
tax on that. So
The casino used to charge less than that for a pint.
yeah, no, I mean it was an IPA, 6 point. Well, it was literally the same beer I just drank, so it was like that's not terrible, but yeah, it's definitely not like. And it's a small town, Ontario, so you think the prices would be better, but they're a tourist trap because they know they're the only brewery around. So, yeah, almost all their canned beers are in the 350 range. Let's see,
See,
the
so that
Ultra Vienna 354 plus tax, so whatever the math is on that.
so like four something,
I don't even think it was
like
four. It's just
three
yeah. I mean,
ninety nine.
the tax on 6 beers was $2.72. So whatever. Okay, well now I'll do the math on it. All right, let's get the calculator out. So 354
You're looking
times.
at like 44 or 45 cents a beer.
Yeah, it says it should be about $4 on the dot. So that's probably not. That's probably not by accident.
Yeah.
So there you go. I mean, $4.
But then you
It's
figure
not
so that
crazy.
can, you're buying that can and taking it home, and that can is $4. So buying it on tap for $9.30 or buying it in the can with 13 less milliliters for $4, which one's more useful for you?
Yeah, the whole thing is you're having the whole pint experience type thing. But yes, I agree with you. Pints are freaking ridiculously priced at that place. Like that's, most decent places that aren't gouging you. I mean, yes, there's definitely places that'll charge you $10 a pint, but like a lot of places, like a lot of places we like to go to on a regular basis, they'll charge you for like a macro. It's like Molson Canadian's usually somewhere in the range of like $5 maybe or $6 for their house brand, and then usually craft stuff will be around $7, but it's a little more reasonable.
Yeah, like I like going to Original Joe's. It's a restaurant here in town. It's a franchise. I don't know. It used to be called something else. I don't know what it was called. I know Ontario had a few of them at one place. At one point, I believe it was Shoeless Joe's before it became Original Joe's.
Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely had Shoeless Joe's.
But so they have two house brand beers. They have the Original Joe's Red and the Original Blonde. And at happy hour, you can get pints of those for like $5. They're both good beers. So I love going there when they have the happy hour, and I drink pints
And
of that.
five
right?
bucks a pint is pretty great.
Yeah.
There's a place around here called Box Wings. I think it's a one-off, and their beer selection it's all Molson products, nothing special. But if you go at the right time, again, like it's the happy hour menu or whatever. Molson Canadian and Coors Light are $5 a pint. Now, normally that's not very exciting, except for whatever reason. I guess maybe they go through it a lot because their Molson Canadian and their Coors Light are like super fresh and they're actually really tasty. It's one of the few places I'm like, okay, I'll actually have a Molson Canadian because it actually tastes like a nice beer as opposed to what it normally tastes like.
As opposed to the several-month-old kegs that a lot of places have.
Pretty much, yeah. So like, but the thing is like, yeah, I'm only going to go there when I can get it for $5 because I'm not paying more than $5 for a Canadian.
Yeah, and I mean, I went to Earl's for the first time, and my God, was that a hipster price trap.
Yeah, they've got one downtown Toronto, and yeah, that uh, King's Taps, which I think is a one-off as well. There's a bunch of the Toronto ones that are like Cactus Club Cafe, that's another one where it's just stupidly expensive for, and they'll pull the trap on you. It's like, oh, it's a $9 pint. No, it's not. It's a $9 14 ounce. Because fuck you.
Ooh, a 14 ounce for $9.
Yeah. I'm like, listen, at least if you're going to charge me double digits, give me a pint. Come on.
You want a Silcock key?
I do not, no, but thank you. But again, to be fair, they're also paying Toronto leasing prices, so they might be paying,
True.
$20,000 a month just to exist. So,
And I mean, that's the thing, right? Everybody's like, it's so hard. It's the government's fault. It's so hard to be a small business owner. I'm like, yeah, it's the fucking price to rent something, man. Like, the price of rental, like, you need to own your own building. You don't own your own building, and you're screwed.
well, I mean, it's becoming better now, but a lot of landlords got their asses kicked during COVID when you couldn't. Nobody wanted stuff, and luckily for them, a lot of places do have like 50-year leases and stuff like that, so they're not going away anytime soon. But it's like, well, it's amazing how fast working from home can actually change the dynamic of things. That's why businesses are so damn obsessed with getting everyone working back in the office, even though it's really not necessary. I mean, fucking the last 5 years have proven it's not necessary. But businesses are so desperate to get everyone back in the office because they want to be able to justify their crazy lease prices.
Yeah, no, I mean, we have lots of breweries here that have, like, I wish I had about $700,000 just sitting in my bank when I moved here, because I would have bought that brewery that was for sale in Lumsden. I would have went because the brewery itself plus the building together was like 675 G's.
That's not bad for a brewery. I mean, assuming you could actually make a profit off it, and it wouldn't just be you wouldn't just buy it and then tank it and then be like, all right.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, so if I didn't have to put a mortgage out on it or anything like that, then I would have bought it and went with it, because property taxes on the building was like 4 G's a year. So it wasn't like it would have been hard to make a profit in that building if you did things properly.
Did the person who bought it, are they doing all right with it?
No, they don't know their market at all. Like, because I actually inquired about it. I was doing due diligence on it because my father-in-law was like, I can help you pay for it. So we were doing due diligence. But and when you bought it, you would get all their recipes, and they had like 17 IPAs in a province that Pilsner is the number one style, with no lagers or Pilsners. And I'm like, yeah.
And I'm guessing their Pilsners are probably just lagers by other names.
Yes. I'm like, you don't know your own market, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's probably why the place is selling it. So, but did somebody buy it from them, or is it still for sale?
It's off the market now, but it hasn't been reopened. So I don't know if anyone's bought it or if they've just taken it off the market for now. It's been closed for 2 years.
Oh, okay. So nobody's making any money off of it.
No, it's just a building sitting there rotting.
Maybe they're taking it as a tax write-off or
That
something
was
like
that was built 6 years ago. It's a 6-year-old building.
Yeah, they're probably using it as a tax write-off or something like that. So, anyways, it's unfortunate, but it is. I mean, you do have to know your market, right? Like, if you're opening up, like, there's a place not too far from my mom's in Welland, and I mean, they're doing okay. It's called Bridgewater Brewing, but it's a very hipster establishment. They're trying to kind of go in a weird tourist trap area, but the thing is, it's surrounded by like crackheads all around. So I'm like, there's only so
Bridgewater's
much.
the one right in the middle of Welland, isn't it?
I think so. It's
Yeah,
right by
that
one of
used
the. It's
to-
right by one of the major bridges in Welland.
Okay, so that used to be Black Sheep Coffee Roasters. That's one of the Spinozas that owns that. He was actually a city councilor.
I still think Black Sheep. I still think Black Sheep is there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he may have kept it open, but like his mother worked with me at the casino, and he was a city councilor in Welland for a while, and he stepped down because he was getting death threats.
Wow. Yes, Black Sheep Coffee is there, and I believe, yeah, it's right. Yeah, they're literally almost in the same building. Well, they are basically in
Yeah,
the.
his dad had bought the building
I don't know if you
originally and
can
was
see
using
that
it.
or not, but
Yeah, his dad was using it as a bakery. It was Spinoza's forever, and then his dad gave him the business, and he became a coffee shop and a coffee roastery, and then he opened up the brewery in it.
it's very clear that there's money behind it because it's a very nice establishment, but it's also very clear that it's not really designed for people from Welland. It's designed for as a touristy thing, which it's also kind of a weird thing since a lot of the buildings around it are all shuttered up and stuff. So it's not exactly the nicest area, but I mean, we went there. Their food is good. The beer is pretty decent, but yeah, it just seems at a place at its location. Like the parking lot isn't even paved. Yeah, it's like a fucking
Yeah,
dirt and gravel parking lot. Like what the fuck?
yeah, we went there once when we were dropping my eldest off for her friends to visit when we were back in Ontario one of the times. And yeah, it was a weird vibe even walking into the brewery itself. I'm like, this is way too nice for this area of town.
Yeah, it's strange. And then the other thing that annoys me with them is, I mean, most of the time I'll just go there because they're very close to my mom's house, but I don't necessarily want to go there and eat and drink. So I'm like, okay, what do you guys have on? They've got like fucking 12 different of their beers on tap. What do you have in the can? We got a lager. It's usually their Mexican lager. And I forget what the other one is, but they have like two or three beers they constantly can. I'm like, why don't you can any of your IPAs? Why not? You've got like four different IPAs on tap. Can them. Let me buy them. Your cans are freaking like $4.50, $5 a can, and I'm willing to pay you. So take advantage of me, you dumb idiots. But I again, it strikes me. It's like what's the one Niagara on the Lake, the Exchange? That is just like it feels like
Oh,
there just feels like there's an awful lot of money behind this, and
there was an awful lot of money
they
behind
don't
that.
really care if they lose it or not.
Like they had even paid their brewmaster was from Jolly Pumpkin in the US, and they paid him big money to move up to
Yeah, I
Canada.
heard they paid him like $1 million to come over here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still. It's. I mean, I haven't been to the Exchange in forever. I think the last time I had anything from the Exchange was probably at your last beer fest because I think they were there.
They usually came, like they're good people. They really are, but I hated going in and buying anything from them because you always had to. I know they do cans now, but when they first opened and you had to buy those $12 champagne bottles. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
well, they want to
yeah.
like they want to make it special, so they're like, oh, here's this awesome beer that should be served like a fucking wine bottle. It's like, yeah, but it's still beer. You're still gonna
Yeah,
drink it like a
like
beer.
here's my Pilsner in a $12 champagne bottle. What the fuck? Like, go fuck yourself. I'm not-
Yeah, like if you're talking like a 14% imperial barrel aged stout, okay, we've got a conversation here.
And then they were like, yeah, they're Niagara on the Lake, but I mean, in Virgil, you could also go to Oast House. You could also go to Silversmith. You could also go to Niagara College Teaching Brewery, and you could buy like 6 beers from each of them for the same price as buying like 3 beers at Exchange.
I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but there's a pizza place that opened up. It opened up, I think, at the tail end of COVID, so it's I don't know 3 4 years old, and they make okay beer. I've only been there once, but their pizza's all right. They make okay beer. I think it's right at the beginning of Niagara on the Lake, like kind of off that highway that takes you to the tourist trap that is Niagara on the Lake.
What the
Hold on, Niagara.
I know it. I
on
know it
the
too. I know who was the brewmaster for them when they opened. I just can't. Isn't it in St. David?
I don't know Niagara region that well. Hold on. I can look up what the name of it is. Hold on. Niagara on the Lake. I know Chris Lezak likes that place quite a bit. He's gone there quite a few times. I mean, we went there right when they opened. Like literally, they said I was one of the first people to purchase some of their cans or whatever of beer. And They were all fine. I wasn't blown away by it, but it wasn't bad.
The Grist.
Yes, that's the one. Why the fuck? Why the fuck is Google not coming up with that?
Because it is St. David's. So the
Oh,
Grist,
okay.
Kyle is their brewmaster there. Kyle was a brewer at the Cayman Kettle forever. He's the guy that did the Edward 40 hands with me.
Oh, okay. See, here's the thing. Cayman Kettle is less than 10 minutes away from my mom's. My mom has a lot of breweries near her place in Welland. That's this weirdo. But the thing is, Cayman Kettle never comes up with anything new. And every time I go there, it's like, okay, I can get your regular beers that I've already had many times. And I get like 8 beers. It costs me like $60. It's like, dude, like not cool.
You are correct. Like Dave's falling into the same line that Ken did. It's like resting on my laurels and not trying anything new.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. You got to make what sells, but I'm like, I don't know. Like Cayman Carroll is such a nice place. Like you think they could like fucking come out with, and I know they have. They made with I think Breakwall in that's over in fucking that's southern
Port Dalhousie.
that yeah whatever the fuck.
No, Port Colborne.
Port Colborne, that's the one. Yeah, I've been to that brewery too. A very nice brewery. Again, really weird area. It's kind of weird for a hipster brewery, but they made Chimera a couple years back where they did that with Cayman Kettle. So amazing, and they've never made it again. Because and I talked to I think it was Dave or the one of the other owners, and they're like, "Well, we'd rather make light pints because we know people will buy 2 or 3 of them before they have to drive home versus 10%." I'm like, fair enough, but you can make the light pints and make a 10% beer and then let people choose.
And you can make the 10% beer and only sell it in cans so they take it home.
And I would happily buy many cans of it because that beer was fucking delicious.
Like, I get the argument of you want people to buy what they're going to buy a couple of at a time. I do get the argument, but you're right. Like, if you can make an amazing beer that's higher ABV, I haven't had a lot from Newark lately. They're in Beamsville now. What other Cold Break? I don't know if they make anything anymore new. DeQ Falls, another brewery I haven't had anything from in forever, but they're a pretty new brewery in the Niagara region. I believe they opened their brick and mortar during COVID. The Grist, like I said, I've only had a couple beers from them. I didn't realize they even really canned.
Either canned or bottle. I can't remember, but yeah, they definitely did have takeout.
I know the Merchant Ale House is canning and bottling.
I've been to the Merchant Ale House. I don't think they did takeout beer at the time I was there, but their beer was okay from what I remember. Like it was unremarkable. So there's that. So
yeah, it's a brew pub in downtown St. Catharines, right? Like the beer doesn't have to be great. It just has to be. And people will show up.
I like what was it, Buddy Boy? I think it was Jordan, or his name was. Like he had Plan B Brewery, and I think they closed down.
They did close down. Yeah, they were downtown St. Catharines as well. He had a horrible brew house though. Like he had
he had issues with his beer, but his beer was super cheap. Like his prices. I mean, it wasn't the freaking greatest beer by any means, but it was like, okay, your prices are super reasonable. So I'm like, okay, I can deal with this.
Who's Brewery Info? Yeah, no, like Plan B, he was so after his wife left him, he basically had that brewery to pick up chicks, and that was about it.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's probably cheaper ways to pick up chicks than like having a brewery.
So, and that brewery had no AC. It had no anything. He had no controls on temperature. He didn't even have like when Brimstone first opened in Ridgeway, they had like the little air conditioning units to keep their fermenting rooms cool. This guy had nothing, and his building was fucking hot because those buildings in downtown St. Catharines were like 100 years old. There was like no insulation. There was no anything. You'd walk in and there'd be sweat dripping off your face. He would be like fermenting at like 77 degrees Celsius, and he's like, "I don't understand why my beer has off flavors. I can fucking tell you, you fucking moron. Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah, so well, it's funny you mentioned Brimstone. I mean, we can't get a lot of their stuff at the LCBO. I mean, mostly it's just their Sinister Minister,
Yeah,
but
that and Hail Mary, I think.
I think their beer is some of the best beer I think that I've had in the Niagara region. It's a shame, and I don't know what they're doing lately. To be honest, I haven't been to their brewery since I think I went once since your last Albino Rhino Beer Fest. But yeah, I haven't been since then. But their beer is always really good. I just wish I could get more of it at the LCBO, although maybe now it
Zach
sucks. I don't know.
Zach puts out one or two. No, it's still Zach Brewing, so the beer is still good. Rod has not come back. They're still trying to buy Rod out. He still
I'm
won't.
assuming Rod is one of the other owners or one of the
Rod
founders.
was one of the founders and the original brewmaster. I remember Rod called me in one time to give him an idea on a beer, and he goes, "Can you try this and tell me what's wrong?" And I'm like, I drank it, and I'm like, oh, the off flavors on this. And he's like, "What are they?" And I'm telling him, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the vulcanized rubber off of this immersion heater that melted off." And I'm like, "You fucking made me drink that?"
Yeah, that probably shortened your life by a little bit.
And so he moved to Nova Scotia, and he was brewing for Propeller for a bit. He wasn't their head brewer or anything. He was just one of their brewers, but he still is a partial owner with Brimstone. And his recipe. So they took one of his recipes because he had a recipe for Midnight Mass, and they had Zach brew what Zach wanted to do for Midnight Mass, and they called me. And they called Jordan St. John in, and they sat us both down, and they gave us one pint of each, and asked us to tell them which we liked better. And we both agreed by like 50% on the one on the left. So Jason calls up Rod, and he's like, "Just so you know, we're not making your recipe anymore." And he goes, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Well, Chad and Jordan both say that Zach's is so much better." He's like, "Oh, I don't believe them." And he goes, "Well, we're not making yours anymore." And he just hung up on him. And it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like being told that their product is bad. It's like, well,
Rod didn't make bad beers. Just Zach is really fucking good at what he does. He really is. And I don't know if Devin is still there or not, but for a while Devin was his assistant brewer. Like Devin was the number 2 brewer at Colgate.
I follow him on Instagram, and I don't know. I thought he was still there, but I don't know. He's somewhere.
I know for a bit he was brewing both there and Breakwall. But they do like 4 seasonals a year, but they still basically keep their main run. But some of their main run beers are amazing, right? Like Midnight Mass is fucking excellent. Logan's Ride, sorry, or the last ride is their Loganberry Saison. That is a fucking amazing beer. Oh, what the fuck is the sour they make? The fucking Zen. Zen is an amazing beer as well. Like
It looks like Devin is with because it looks like he's with Breakwall Brewery now.
Okay, I know for a bit he was with both. I guess maybe he moved on to just
Might be.
Breakwall.
Might be. I don't know. Maybe they lend him out like he's a beer whore or something.
He kind of is a beer whore, right? And Breakwall's brewer for a while was Conrad, the one son. Conrad does an okay job too, but if you were to ask me who I would rather have as my brewer, Conrad or Devin, maybe I'm a little biased, but I'd probably say Devin.
Yeah. I don't know. I know he was at was he at Cayman Kettle for a while, right?
Devin?
Was he not at Cayman Kettle? Okay, you know what? Sorry, no, I ran into him at Cayman Kettle, but he wasn't working there. I think.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think Cayman Kettle's secondary brewer after Dave is Chad. And Dave hates when me and him are in the building together because we're just, "Hey, Chad, how are you?" "I'm good, Chad. How are you?" "I'm great, Chad. We want to have a drink?" "Yes, Chad, let's have a drink." And he's like, "You two are fucking idiots."
It'd be even better if Chad was also an albino. So that'd be great. But yeah, no, I think Devin was just there talking to the owner. I'm assuming it was probably Dave. He was just talking to the owner when I went there and just to pick up some
So
beers just around. He's like, "Oh, hey, Greg, how's it going?" I'm like, "Oh,
So Todd and Dave are the two owners. Dave is a little taller. They're both somewhat heavier set men, kind of like me. They're just
yeah,
bigger.
yeah." Neither one of
But
them's a skinny motherfucker.
Todd is shorter with really dark hair that's curly and a dark. It may have gone gray by now, but like a dark goatee and stuff. It's very short. And Dave is taller with kind of like brownish hair that's a lot shorter and a
Yeah,
gray goat.
honestly I don't remember which one it is. I think one of their daughters works there too. That kind of looks like a female version of their dad.
That would
Ho-
be Todd, I believe. Yeah, Todd.
hopefully she doesn't see this because she probably won't like to be described that way, but she kind of does look like that.
And then he also has another daughter that does a lot of their artwork. She's the one that draws on their chalkboard and stuff
Oh.
for them.
I just know I went there. What was it? Yeah, I think I went there when they were closed, or it was a day they weren't open. And the daughter, I didn't know she was the daughter at the time, but I'm pretty sure she was. I think she was just like, "Oh, are you here for something?" I was like, "Oh, I just wanted to buy a few beers." She's like, "I'll open it if you just want to have it, buy a few beers." Also, she ended up just opening up, and I just, whatever. I bought 6 or 8 beers or whatever, which again was like $60. So it was a pretty decent bill for like opening up for 5 minutes. But yeah, I think she was just, I don't know what she was doing there, but just happened to be there when I drove by. So Red Brew. I was President's Choice beer. I haven't had one of those in,
This is their non-alcoholic.
oh. I have a non-alcoholic from Caledon Hills. I don't know if I want. Maybe I will drink that tonight. Why not?
This tastes kind of like Rickard's Red.
So is it actually a good non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah, I enjoy it, and it's like $9.99 for a 12-pack.
I used to like the Sobeys one. It was the blonde they had. Was it like
Selections.
selection? It was good, but lately last few times we bought it, it wasn't good. So I don't know if they changed breweries or what the
Yeah,
fuck's going on.
I
but-
bought one and I did not like it, but they do. I bought their Cerveza, the Selection Cerveza, because I can get like 4 different Selections beers at the Sobeys here.
Mm. Yeah, no, they just well, I haven't gone to. We have, it's not Sobeys. We have is it Freshco? I think Freshco is owned by Sobeys. Anyways, we have
Yeah.
one of those around here, so I go pick up the beer there, and it's super cheap. Often it's on sale for $6.99 for a 12-pack. It's great. But and it used to be a really good lager. Like I would actually
So-
tell you that's a better lager than like a Coors Light.
When I would buy this in Ontario, it was $5.99 for a 12-pack, which is one of the reasons I fell in love with it. It's $9.99, but we're a landlocked province, right? Like it costs more to get shit to us. I get it.
I mean, it is what it is, but
I like it though. It's a good beer.
I mean, it's probably cheaper than buying stuff in fucking Provinaput.
Oh, yeah, and I mean a 6-pack of other companies, like big companies, non-alcoholic beers are more expensive than this. Like I bought a 6-pack to review the Michelob Ultra 0.0, and it was like $11.99 for 6, and this was $9.99 for 12.
Yeah, that's just gouging because most of that beer is taxes, and when it's non-alcoholic, they're not being taxed nearly as much. So it's like, yeah, you're just gouging at this point.
That's what it is. Like a 6-pack of Corona Sunbrew here is like $17.99.
Yeah, at this point in Ontario, and Grant, I understand prices have gone up on everything, but if you're charging me more than $2 for a non-alcoholic beer, you can go fuck right off. I will not. I will remain being an alcoholic and destroy my liver and just so you go fuck
Well,
yourself,
and I
good
mean,
sir.
truthfully, these non-alcoholic beers are kind of just as bad for your liver as alcoholic, solely because of the shit inside them. Because it is still a beer that's just been de-alcoholized, right?
Yeah.
One way or another. So it can still hurt you. It's just
They also
it
have a lot of
doesn't hurt
garbage
you as much.
preservatives and shit in them too. So
Oh yeah. And their blonde brew, because they have the red brew and the blonde brew. The blonde brew basically tastes like your average macro lager. So I mean, for a non-alcoholic beer, they're both very good beers. I reviewed. I haven't posted it yet, but I reviewed Asahi 0.0, and fuck, that was not good.
Well, this Caledon Hills Vienna Lager is quite good. I was actually very impressed by that.
I wish I could get that because a 3% alcohol Vienna Lager is right up my alley. I love Vienna lagers, but
Finding any decent beer that's 3% is actually pretty good. Like I don't know if they sell this. Hold on, let me have a look. I wonder if they sell this by the case and what the price is. Because yeah, if this was available by the case and I could get it at a pretty good price, I would absolutely buy. But again, I have the feeling it's going to be overpriced.
So what's your beer analysis tomorrow?
It's hobo beer night. So usually that involves a bunch of us bringing facts. I believe me and Lady Lee are gonna put our usual thing because she's a believer that Crest 10% is the better hobo beer, and I'm a believer that Facts 10% is the better hobo beer. So we're gonna probably put those on, but really any kind of hobo beer where it's like, hey, this is what an alcoholic dude is gonna buy at 10 in the morning, and then go drink it under a bridge. That's kind of the
Atlas.
theme of.
I don't know if you can get Atlas.
We don't
in
have
Ontario.
Atlas anymore, unfortunately. We used
No?
to have it at one point. It's gone away for some reasons. Yeah, that's it's either you get your Crest, you get your Facts, or if you want to spend a little bit more money, you want to be a fancy hobo, you got your Flying Monkeys, you got Flying Monkeys Sparkle Puff and the Space Age Sunshine, which more expensive, but they
I would
both
argue those are not hobo beers.
Facts has gone up quite a bit in price, so they're not that much more expensive at this point.
You know what would still be there if you could still get them, like Axe, Boxers, the Old English, Mongoose. I know they don't really exist anymore, but those.
Yeah,
are
I don't think those are available in Ontario. Maybe some of them might be at the beer store, but I haven't. They're not at the LCBO.
I know Mongoose doesn't exist at all anymore because it used to be a brick brewery one. But like Old English 800, that was your quintessential hobo beer.
Ah, well, you need a quintessential hobo beer. All right, let's see. Beer shop.
Hollandia as well. You could get like the Hollandia Red is like 9% alcohol and was cheap as fuck.
Yeah, see, this is kind of my problem. Is like, okay, literally Caledon Hills Vienna Ultra is their featured beer, and for a case of it, it's 75.66, and that I'm pretty sure that's before taxes. So you're looking at $80+ a case for a Vienna Lager. It's which I mean, again, it's good, but again, now you're talking for that same amount of money.
What are we talking about? A 2.4 or a 12?
It's a 2.4 of Tall Boys.
So you're saving money then because it's $3.15 a can then.
Oh, you're saving money. I no doubt about that.
But I know what you mean. Like it hurts to go in and pay if I go into the beer store and I don't find singles and I'm like, you know what, I need at least 6 beers to review. So I buy 6 4-packs and I get up to the front and they're like, $122, please, and I'm like, my dick just went into my throat. Like it's gone. I don't have a penis anymore.
Well, see, that's the problem is that I'm the type of person where I'm like, okay, if the beer's lower ABV, I'm going to drink more of it. So if I buy an 8% beer, I may drink 1 or 2 of them versus if I buy a 3% beer, I'm probably going to drink several of them. And if they're around the same price, obviously it makes more sense for me to buy the higher ABV beer. Now, what throws that off is I'm always looking for good day drinking or pool beers for the summer because if I'm in the pool, with Agnes, I don't want to get fucking annihilated. So I'm like, okay, well, even a 5% beer, if you drink 5 or 6 of them, you're going to get annihilated while you're sitting in the sun. So
I'm just going to die while I'm sitting in the sun.
You would, but us normals are usually okay. But still, I want to be functional by the end of the evening. So I'm like, okay, ideally, I'd love a beer that's 3% or less that I can just drink a bunch of and not worry about. And ideally, not an IPA, because even a 3% IPA, you're gonna start to get heartburn by the end of the day. So.
Yeah, and I mean, what choices do you really have that are kind of not price prohibited? Maybe like crack canoe. Do you want to drink like 5 or 6 crack canoe? I don't. Just drink
No,
water.
I don't drink Moosehead products because they fired our friend Scott and cost him a lot of money. So I don't drink Moosehead products. But Nick does because Nick is a traitor to his friend. But I mean, enough about Nick being a terrible human being. Yeah, no, but this is actually a really this actually I think would be a really good pool beer because it's just got enough sweetness. It's malty and sweet, just enough that it wouldn't drive you crazy. You wouldn't, but I feel I could drink 6 of these and still feel pretty okay. And both in terms of alcohol and in terms of like not overwhelming my palate with taste. So
And, I mean, that's good, right? Because a lot of 3% alcohol beers are not great beers. A lot of times they're
no, this one's
not.
pretty good. That's why I can't really complain too much about it. But let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go pee and then get I think one more beer and then I'm going to bed.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to break the seal at the same time. So, Paul, if you're still here, post whatever you want us to answer to. We will both be right back.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Mommy.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was just saying, I was asking Carla if she wants you to tuck her in. I said, well, you probably can't get back there for your lamp on, anyways.
Going to bed? Come give Daddy a hug.
You need me to come up and turn on your lamp?
I love you. I'm off this weekend. But I also am home every night.
You need me to come turn on your lamp? Yeah.
Hi, Smelly.
Oh, smelly.
This one.
How is she smelly?
Smelly. With her ears. She's got dirt in them.
There's so much dirt out of them.
You might have gotten so much dirt out of her ears, but there's so much dirt still in her ears.
Yes, there is. Oh, my goodness, girl.
Well, he does really play outside in the dirt.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, there is one more. Awesome. Oh, shit, son. You guys are the review shelf. You can't fall off. You need to. Fuck, no! Don't fall off the review shelf. How do I keep track of you if you fall off the review shelf? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Sorry, I was grabbing my next beer. To YouTube land. YouTube land being the one person that's here that's not talking to us. Talk. Chirp. Chirp it on. Chirp, chirp, chirp. To go chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Welcome to the Albino Rhino online stream. It's been a while, so how have you been? I'm glad you're here. Let's grab a brew, a wine or rum or whiskey too, a gin, tequila or Mountain Dew. Whatever you fancy that sees you through. Sit back and enjoy the chats to come. We're all friends here to share the fun. All are welcome to come and chill, and may your cups always be filled.
I thought you were. I thought maybe somebody else joined us that you were talking, but it's even better that you were just talking to yourself, like a fucking crazy person. I'm having.
Well, no, we have one viewer, and I'm like, chat with us, talk to us, do something.
Unless it's no, I don't think it's me. I don't think I have a YouTube window open right now, but or maybe I do. Yeah, I think that may be me. Hold on, I closed my YouTube window. Did your viewer disappear?
No, my viewer's still there.
Okay. Anyways, I'm having Calden Hills Mango Wheat Ale. Figure I'd finish off. I'm still gonna leave my 2 low ABV ones for tomorrow. That'll be good. That'll be useful for hobo night.
Multinationals Lime Dry Guy, which is their non-alcoholic beer. They have Dry Guy, and now they have Dry Guy Lime.
Oh, so you're just going for non-alcoholics? Okay.
Well, I've had like 5 My wife wants me to do things to her tonight, so I've had 5 alcoholic beers.
You need your wiener to work.
Yeah.
My wife does not want me to do anything to her. She's fast asleep.
No, mine has been making me do lots of things since I've been off of work, because I'm no longer on the night shift, and the night shift really killed our sex life. And now that I'm home at night, it's yeah.
And by killed your sex life, you mean you were only doing it for like 4 hours a day?
We were doing it like once a week instead of once or twice a day, and it was sucking for both of us.
I wouldn't want to do it once or twice a day. That's like my dick would go raw. We're having a little less of it now because Agnes broke her foot, so it's kind of a little bit difficult with her positions and stuff like that. We still try to do it, once or twice a week, but it's a little less. But once or twice a day, you guys are fucking animals.
What did Agnes do to her foot?
She broke it.
Well, yeah, but
yeah, unfortunately, there's not a good story to it. It's literally she just stepped wrong in the backyard and it's a minor fracture. I mean, in terms of fractures, it's a good fracture. There's no surgery. There's no nothing. It's just her foot hurts for 2 months. So, oh, fuck is driving by on their shitty ass, whatever the fuck that is, motorcycle or.
Well, we had
car.
We had 2 murders in Regina last night, and I heard the bang bangs. They woke me up.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought you were trying to make a euphemism for stabbing your wife's vagina.
No, it was real.
I murdered that vagina. Oh yeah, good, all good.
Well, I try to service her the way she wants to be serviced.
Sounds like she has quite the expectations of you.
She does. I have a job to do every night right now. Luckily, I enjoy said job, so.
I mean, shouldn't the job technically be hers?
No, she's the one that doesn't have to do the work.
No, I think you need to put her to work. You need to give her a job. You know what? Have her handcuff you to the bed frame and then violate you as she feels necessary. Except with women, when she has you in that position, she's gonna totally do butt stuff to you, which
No,
is fine. Which is fine if you're into it.
she's just gonna go to bed. She's gonna be like, "Good night."
Oh, that's her. That's her fantasy, is getting a good night's sleep.
The best part was when my eldest daughter moved to Regina, finally, right? Because my in-laws moved to Regina, and she comes to our house and she's been to our house before, and Harlow's taking her around the rooms, right? And Harlow decides to show her our room, and we have the cuffs that are drilled into the wall at the head of the bed, and Braith comes upstairs and she goes, Your daughter just took me into your freaky deaky room.
Yeah, do you guys have a fund for like future therapy bills for your children that you're traumatizing? Like I'm sure they fucking must have been traumatized when they were in the small little Arctic houses you guys had. And you're probably fucking shaking that whole goddamn house.
Because it's up on stilts.
Exactly. Those kids should and absolutely deserve to sue you guys for fucking therapy bills in their future.
Oh, nah, they've had a good life.
Well, that's what you think. It's difficult to sleep when the whole fucking house is shaking.
What makes you think the whole house was shaking?
Because you're a fucking rhino, you're fucking livestock. You're just fucking demolishing the whole house, It's like fucking Dan complaining that his IKEA couch broke. I'm like, Dan, did you fuck on that couch? He's like, yeah. I'm like, Dan, you're not a small guy. That couch was not meant for you and your enthusiasm.
Yeah, you got to think about where you buy the furniture from, right? My couches they've been here since we moved in. It's been like over 2 years now. They both kind of have to be replaced. They were bought from Furniture Warehouse, right? Like I paid like $300 a couch. I got what I paid for them, right? Like I can't be angry with what they gave me. I have 3 large dogs. I've had kids. I've had myself and they've lived. My dogs stand on the one all the time to look out the window to bark at people, right? Like it's.
Oh yeah, I mean this IKEA couch is it's about 4 years old at this point, and it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was like $1,000 for like the whole thing, and it's like a L shape, so we got the extras and all that, and yeah, it's used a lot. The dogs stand on it to bark at the neighbors. They sleep. They're both asleep on it right now. So the couch is well used. I mean, the nice thing is it's IKEA, so you can actually just buy a new, for like $100 or whatever, you can buy a new covering for it. So unfortunately you can't buy new actual pillow inserts. So yeah, that kind of goes after a while, but you can buy the outside part and just redo the whole thing. It's not bad. He's happy you're still on. Oh, since you have someone, I'm grabbing food. Okay, well, just fucking take your time. I'm going to bed after this beer. And you might leave Chad all alone drinking his fucking non-alcoholic bullshit.
I bet you he's going to Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's is good. If I'm doing fast food, Wendy's, I'm trying proper fast food, like bullshit fast food, then yeah, Wendy's is the way to go.
A&W is my favorite fast food, but it is so expensive.
A&W, well, I mean, it's about the same price as Wendy's, I think. But
actually, you're right. Fast food prices have gone up, and A&W's have seemed to stay the same. I'm still thinking of A&W 6 years ago, like when I was still.
Like you fucking go to McDonald's for me and Agnes to eat, and again, I'm not gonna order off the fucking dollar menu like Nick does. Like forget like a Big Mac meal. She'll get a fucking quarter pounder meal or whatever. We get a few nuggets for the dogs. That's like $35. Like what the fuck, McDonald's?
We do the same thing. Like if I'm home alone, even and I order off the I order off of Skip the Dishes or off the McDonald's app. First off, you're paying more because you're ordering it off the app,
Oh yeah, no,
which
I'm not
it
gonna.
pisses me off. But I can't drive, right? So it's
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I can drive, so I will.
but
Like,
like
I will
if I'm
absolutely
ordering
not
food
pay
for
skip the
myself,
dishes prices.
if I order food for myself, I am ordering like a 6 pack of nuggets that I give to the dogs. I have to give some to the cat too. She will not let me not give her some.
Ah, fucking cat. Yeah, we have our Persian cat Claudia is will fucking try to steal food too. So she's a thing. Luckily, our new black cat, she doesn't give a shit about food. As long as we give her her own food, she's happy. So she doesn't try to
See,
steal.
Cupcake is like 2 years old now. She's still like this big. Like she's like three,
Well,
four
that's probably
pounds.
why she's fucking called Cupcake.
She's a Russian blue, and she's tiny, and she is a bitch. And I love that cat. Like I do. I don't like cats. I like this cat.
Yeah, we had our two Persians. One of them just randomly dropped dead earlier in the year. We don't know why, but the fact that all she would eat was Temptations pretty much most of her life is probably part of it. It's like, okay, that's like literally just eating McDonald's every fucking day for a cat. So that probably has something to do with it. And she just literally dropped over and died. We tried to bring her to the emergency vet, but they couldn't do anything for her. So that was kind of too bad. So then I adopted a little black cat a few months ago, and she's cute, but she's kind of skittish. She doesn't really, she's not really all that friendly, but she's like, everything's on her terms. And then we got Claudia, who just fucking, she's got the, I forgot what the term is, but it's, she basically has a thing where if she doesn't eat on a regular basis, she pukes because she produces too much stomach acid. So it's like, okay.
Otis does that.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't know that was a dog thing too.
Yeah, if you don't feed Otis on time, he pukes everywhere.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, no, this cat does that, so that's kind of a fucking annoying. She doesn't eat a lot. 'Cause she's a very skinny cat, so it's like my wife is feeding her like 8 times a day. It's ridiculous. Like I got her on some antacid medication now to see if it helps, but it also seems to be giving her diarrhea, so that's not really the greatest greatest result either.
Especially since cats don't drink a lot of water normally.
Yeah, I see her drink now and then, but yeah, I don't know how much she's actually getting into her. But yeah, I just when I was cleaning the litter box the other day, it's like, oh yeah, there's
just
definitely some diarrhea.
I just love I have 4 animals in this house, right? I have the 3 dogs and the cat. If Otis drinks out of one of the water bowls, none of the other 3 will touch it. They look at it and they're like, nope. And they just walk away. Because his drool, right? Like it goes from water to thick water. When he
Oh, I mean,
drinks out of
both Bruce and Arnold do that. I mean, Arnold especially, but no, our animals don't have any such high standards. They'll just continue to drink. Like I try to change their water twice a day, but if I fucking forget to, then it's just like, yeah, they're just drinking nasty ass drool water. Bella over here will fucking she's learned to drink out of the toilet, so that'll be always her number one thing. But if the toilet lid is closed, then she'll go for it and drink the regular water like an
Yeah,
animal.
see, our Bella will do the same thing, but she doesn't care if they're like because we follow the rule of if it's yellow, let it mellow, and she will go whatever it's piss water, I'll still drink it, and I'm like, you have a problem, dog.
Why do you not flush your toilets?
Water's expensive in Saskatchewan, man.
It's not that expensive. You
No,
can flush your
it
toilets.
is.
Oh, flush your toilets.
I have like $170 water bill every month.
Yeah, I have a $500 water bill, but just flush your toilets. It's
No,
worth the
no.
price of not being disgusting.
It's not being discussed. It's just us here. If there's guests, we'll flush the toilets, but it's us.
Oh,
right?
well, that's real fucking big of you. I actually had friends that like their kid when he was growing up did not know ever to flush the toilet. So it was like every fucking time you went in there, it's like, oh great, I get to see your kid's piss. That's wonderful.
Well, it's like we both use the washroom down here, right? This is just us that use this one because it's our room. So it's not like anyone else is using it.
You guys should get a bidet. Do you have a bidet?
No, I've actually thought about getting one.
You should get one. They're like they're fucking cheap on Amazon too. Like
oh
they're
man,
like,
I can get one for like $30 at Princess Auto.
yeah. I literally just bought one for my mom's house. Not even
I'm
for
like,
my
that's one case of toilet paper.
yeah. No. I mean, bidets are well. First of all, it leaves you feeling clean. You're like it's like going into the shower every time you take a shit. It's wonderful. And yeah, I mean, eventually it does save you money on toilet paper. I mean, a case of Costco toilet paper lasts us like 6 months at this point because you're really just using it to wipe your like to basically dry your butt. You're not really. I mean,
Yeah,
I just
man,
use more
I
of
would
it
just
because she's a lady, so she has to use the front. But like,
if my daughter's not here, I'll just air dry.
oh, you'll just go out and probably whip your dick and asshole around your wife and just be like, "Hey, I'm air drying."
Well, yeah, I do that anytime Harlow's not here, right? I don't do that if Harlow's here. But if Harlow's not here, man, I'm whatever.
I frankly I'm impressed that you have that line that you draw because I feel you'd be that dude that just like I'm doing my tribal dance and whoever watches it. Like I didn't think you'd actually have that
I have very few lines, but you know, I try not to traumatize my children.
I don't feel you try that hard though.
Why is that?
I Again, we're going back to the whole house shaking, probably breaking off its stilts.
Sex is natural.
Yes.
I
but you
wasn't
probably-
going 6 years without having sex, sir. Was not
fair-
happening.
Fair enough, but I don't think you'd want to watch your parents have sex, so or listen to your parents have sex, or feel the rhythm of your parents.
I've
have sex.
unfortunately listened to both of them have it.
I'm not saying you didn't, but I don't think you probably appreciated that too much.
Hey, if the kids went to bed when they're supposed to go to bed, they wouldn't know.
I have a feeling you probably wake them up. Like I don't think it's so much I'm on your kids' side here. Like I don't think it's like, hey, we didn't go to bed and we were. It's like I was having a nice fucking dream about animals stampeding, and then suddenly I wake up and hear this.
Animals stampeding.
Ooga 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 chaga ooga. Listen, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't think you're very gentle when you do these things. I think you're loud and obnoxious.
Why do you think that?
Because I know you. You're loud and obnoxious.
I'm quiet and reserved.
Well, ask your wife what she thinks.
Alicia, am I quiet and reserved or loud and obnoxious?
Depends on the situation.
She says depends on the situation.
Yeah, well, ask her about sex.
I'm supposed to ask you during sex, am I loud and obnoxious or quiet and reserved? There's no answer.
We know what the answer is then.
Quiet and reserved?
Exactly. Yes, you're like a little fucking church mouse going in there.
I am. Oh, just let me sneak in here. Let me,
Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Jesus Christ. You know how many people would pay for that tee-hee porno movie?
No one?
The
Not
albino
one?
rhino.
The albino rhino. Tee.
I mean, I would pay you the $20 a month just because I want to make Agnes watch it. So
What's Brian saying? That yeah, I'm not quiet when that happens.
oh, so you're saying it's like one of those.
Maybe.
I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to wake my wife up, but I think it's much louder than that.
It is. And because we don't have central air or anything, I have windows open in the basement, and yeah, I'm pretty sure one of my neighbors has heard me.
No. Maybe they're secretly like jerking off to that. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe.
Oh, getting myself some imaginary rhino.
We got Chad Jr.
Oh, I mean, literally looks like you. So I caught earlier, so it sounds like you're is okay. I caught the beginning of the show. So is your son, generally speaking, don't have to go into too many details, making improvements or nah?
Probably not, because they haven't done anything with him yet. He hasn't seen a doctor, he hasn't seen a therapist, he hasn't seen anything.
Is he like in like a mental institution?
He is in a peer home currently.
Does is he there voluntarily or is he there against
He
his
is
will?
there against his will voluntarily from me.
Okay, well that sounds like a reasonable choice based on what I've heard he's done recently. So, well,
It was when it all started, and we called because of the assault, and the one cop was like, "He punched you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I have a gun, and I wouldn't punch you."
well, it's funny what fucking dumbass kids with potential mental issues will do because they don't think about shit.
Yeah, no, and like, but like I said, I said to the cop, I'm like, the worst part is he's gonna think that he got in a fist fight with me and that he won, or that he survived it, and he's gonna be like, look at how big I am with that. And when we went to do our mediation at Fox Valley Mediation, that's what he said. He's like, I got in a fist fight with him, and the mediator's like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. He goes, no, you hit him, and he didn't kill you. That's what happened to you.
He fucking held back. There's a difference. There's a difference because I don't see again. I don't know what your son looks like now, but any photo I've seen of your son relatively recently, I'm like, no, you would, if you full on punched him, you would fucking send him into another country.
Yeah, and I mean it was great because so Fox Valley Count Mediation is an indigenous mediation thing, right? Like they do the smudging and all that, and it was this giant indigenous man, like probably like 400 pounds, sitting there, and he's like, "Yeah, you didn't get in a fist fight with your dad." He's like, "Yes, I did." He goes, "No, you didn't. He would have killed you." I'm just sitting there giggling in my head, right? I'm like, "Yeah, I had to fight so hard not to clock him."
Yeah, unfortunately, the only issue is, that might just antagonize him more. I'm just like, oh, what do you mean? I gotta prove I can kick my dad's ass next time, and next time he comes at you with a bat or something like that, it's
Well, and that's why it was when like social services was like we want him to come home, and I'm like, well, he's not coming home till he does the work he needs to do, because we're not bringing that back in. Now that we've crossed this line, we're not bringing him back until he's done the work he needs to do.
who's actually living with you now? Are either of your other two biological children living with you right now?
No,
or
they're
no?
both with their mom.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But there's okay. So then you've got your two other children.
No, we have
just the younger one.
We have the youngest one. Yeah, the oldest one is in the city, but she is with her grandmother. She basically didn't want to live with Aiden.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Yeah. That being said, I kind of suspect she could take Aiden, but
She can, and she has, but she does not want to live with him. She knows the stress he puts on the entire family and everything else, and she's like, no, I don't want that.
yeah. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay. So basically, like right now, it's just you and the one child.
Yeah, me, Alicia, and Harlow, and the dogs and the cat. I mean, our next decision on him, he's on a Section 9, so a Section 9 is a voluntary rehoming. Again, we still have full custody. We have full parental rights and decision making. We just have said that it's in everybody's best interest for him to be somewhere else for right now. And a Section 9 can last for a year, and we check up every 3 months, right? So September is our checkup time, September 26th. And they're like, well, we're hoping he can come home to you by September 26th. And I go, that's not going to happen. They're like, well, why not? And I go, because you still haven't gotten him into any therapy or any doctors like we've asked you to. We've given you all the information you needed to get him into this stuff, and you haven't done any of it yet. So it's not happening.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, if he's posing a danger, and again, like, yeah, he can, like, toe to toe, you can fucking take him down, but
I'm
What's to
not
say
worried
he's
about
not?
for myself, but for my animals, my wife, my child.
Well, but even for yourself for a second, right? Like you can take him toe to toe, but what if he fucking comes at you when you're sleeping with like a bat or a knife or something? Like you don't
Well, and I
fucking
mean
you can't fucking defend yourself
the
against
way
that.
he ended up getting caught was he broke into our garage and stole a gallon of gasoline and stole a hatchet. And we put the call out for that. We called the cops. Well, I called the missing person cop, and I told him I know he did this. I can't prove he did it because I don't have a camera in the backyard, but my garage was locked. Like I'm going through all the things. I go, my neighbor's garbage can got moved. They jumped the fence. They jumped the fence exactly where they wouldn't fall into my wife's garden. Who cares about falling into my wife's garden if you're coming to like rob the place? I go, the door was unlocked. The lock on the sliding door was taken out, and then the sliding door was closed. And I go, so I know exactly who did it because he's the only one that could have done it. And he goes, well, what's missing? I go, an axe and a gallon of gas. And he's like, with the people he's hanging out with, he's like, gang initiation is about 2 weeks away, and their job is to either burn down their parents' house or kill their parents. And I'm like, oh,
Wonderful.
good to hear. He goes, I gotta go. I go, what do you mean? He goes, I gotta go. I go, okay. And he hangs up, and I get a call back from the police station from another detective, right? And she goes, so I just got off the phone with this detective. This is what he told me. I go, yeah. She goes, I need you the second you hang up to call in and report the theft. I go, well, I can't prove it's him. She goes, just report the theft. I go, okay. So I hang up. And I call in and I'm reporting the theft, and they go, well, how do you know it was him? And I told them, and they go, well, that's not enough to go on. I go, okay, well, this constable told me to call in because of this. And they're like, oh, she did she? Okay, bye. And they hang up, and like 5 minutes later, I get another call, and it's from the original constable that told me to call it in right away. She goes, okay, we have the SWAT team ready. We're going to have your kid in about 20 minutes. What do you mean you have the SWAT team ready? Like,
I was gonna say it didn't strike me that they need a SWAT team for him.
it's
but-
because of where he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was hanging out with gang members.
Yeah, he's hanging out with like fucking natives, right? Who just don't give a shit about white kids. So it's like white kids get sent to do all the bullshit jobs.
Yeah, he was hanging out with native gangs, and so they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna have him." And then I got a call, "Yeah, we have him." And a cop shows up the next day. He goes, "Yeah, he denied all the theft, but we have
course
him
he
in
did.
custody." He's like, "We have him in custody because of this, this, and this, and this is where he's going to be." And then I'm talking to social services the next day, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he admits that he stole from you." I go, "But he didn't tell the cops that." She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "But he admits that he had the axe and the gas and that there was bad things planned." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's not coming back right now, guys. Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah, no, yeah, no, until the dude's at least fucking getting some therapy and then maybe like, well, I mean, probably therapy at a minimum and then probably put on, I don't know exactly what his mental issues are, but it sounds like he probably needs to be on some drugs.
Yeah, like when we first took custody of him, they took him off all of his drugs because the drugs he was on weren't the drugs he needed because they had him on like ADHD drugs, right? Obviously, it's not ADHD. His behavior didn't change at all on the ADHD drugs, so they took him off of all of them. His behavior still hasn't technically changed; just he hasn't been hiding things as much, right? So, what he needs, I don't know, but obviously we haven't been able to give it to him by ourselves, so we need the help. And
Well, you're
it's-
also you're also not a fucking doctor, so it's not your job to figure out what he needs. It's the doctor's job to figure out what he needs.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't fucking blame you. I mean, especially if he's, I mean, good on you because I mean, if he was trying to fucking anyone tries to mess with my dogs, I'd fucking just kill. Oh, I disappeared. Oh, there I am. Little Greg. Oh no, there I am. Okay, now we're equals again.
I was-
I'm like, you mess with the dogs, this becomes a problem.
No, and I mean that's the thing, right? So it was what's best for the family and how to do things, and it was what it was, and I'm sad that he's not here. I'm sad that he moved to Yorkton when he moved to Yorkton because I actually was planning to go and visit him. But it is what it is, and I
Is
mean,
Yorkton significantly further away?
it's about 2.5 hours from here.
Oh, that's a bit of a drive.
I mean, we will visit him, but it takes time to plan that type of visit, right? Like,
Yeah, I
it
mean
does.
it's a fucking 5 hours round trip plus however much time you spend with them. So yeah, that's a whole day.
Yeah,
And as somebody who also has 3 dogs, you got to probably have somebody look after the
yeah.
dogs.
And my eldest daughter can't look after the dogs right now because she's in Ontario. So, and like, so when she gets back, as long as she can get back, because she flew to Ontario on WestJet, we'll talk about it then.
Hmm. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, no, I mean, it sounds like you know, hopefully he gets the help he needs. I mean, he's still young. I mean, there's still lots of time for him to turn himself around, but he has to. I mean, he has to try a little bit, and then he has to
Well,
get
and
the
that's the
help he
thing, right?
needs.
He's never put any effort into this at all, and that's what I said to them. I'm like, he's never put effort into himself, and that's why we're where we're at. I go, unless he's willing to put some effort in, there's no reason to talk about this
Well,
stuff.
considering who his biological mother is, I'm not fucking surprised because she never put any effort into anything herself. She just mooches off the system. So I'm not surprised that her eldest son is like that either.
So talking about that, so one of the things she gave me is, can I get a copy of the Section 9 for my own records? I'm like, no. She goes, what do you mean? I go, you can't have a copy of the Section 9. Do you want to take custody of him? Well, no. I go, then that's where it ends. I still have custody of him. I've written him off right now. He's rehoused so that it's safe for my family and it's safe for him. And that's where we're at.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised she cares enough. I'm surprised she's not just
She
worried
doesn't.
about.
She was hoping that Section 9 would prove that she didn't have to pay child support anymore. And I go, just so you know, Section 9 means I still have everything. So child support still has to be paid. On top of that, if he went to a Section 10, child support would still be paid. It just wouldn't go to me. It would go to him. She's like, what do you mean? I go, Section 10 is his emancipation. We both would be paying him. So you would actually get less child support from me because now I have to break part of it into him.
So how does it work? Do you pay child support for the 2 younger ones, but she pays you for the older one?
Yes.
And does she actually have a pot to piss in to actually pay you?
She has a job. It just doesn't pay a lot.
Oh, I thought she was like I thought she just hooked up with dudes so she didn't have to ever work.
She got a job with her friend's husband's company, making very little money so that she doesn't have to pay anything and so that she can stay in her house at the price she gets it at.
Mm. So again, gaming the system.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she pays very little for him. At first, she didn't pay anything for him, and I just paid her less, is the way they had us doing it. But they never put offset in our court order. So when we finished his custody and the custody came to us, we both owed each other like 14 grand. And I'm like, just so you know, you owe me 14 grand and I owe you 14 grand right now. If we leave Fro, and I've never not paid you. I've paid you exactly what both of our lawyers have told me to pay you every month forever, and I owe you 14 G's now. And you owe me 14 G's now. If we leave Fro, we don't owe each other anything because we know that we've both been paid properly. She's like,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
what's the fucking point? If you both owe each other the same amount of money, just fucking drop it.
Yeah, she's like, no, we're staying with Fro. And I'm like, okay. So I paid all mine off in like a year. And then they took her entire taxes for 2 years in a row, and she's like, I didn't get any of my taxes. I'm like, I fucking told you to leave Fro. Like, after they took her taxes the first time, she's like, let's leave Fro. And I'm like, we're not leaving Fro until you've paid off now. She goes, what do you mean? I go, I've paid you 14 G's. You've paid me 4. We are not leaving Fro until you pay me my 10 grand. Like, it's not happening. And now that we're paid off, she doesn't want to leave. She just was hoping that she wouldn't have to pay me the 10 G's.
No. Her ability to game the system has been pretty impressive over the years, so it doesn't surprise me.
It's weird though, right? Because it's a fuck around and find out that happens all the time with her. She fucks around and she's winning. She always wins for a little bit, and then it catches up. and the find out phase happens, and the find out phase never goes well.
It's typically how it goes. But whatever. I'm sure she'll make some other dude very miserable one day.
Yeah. I don't begrudge her. I want her to have a happy life, because if she has a happy life, maybe she'll leave me alone for a bit. Like that's the way I look at it, right? Like I don't, as much as everything that happened, and as much as my kids were ostracized from me and alienated to an extent, and as much as of the hoops I had to jump through to see them again, I don't care as long as they live happy, healthy lives. Um, we were toxic for each other. We weren't good as a couple, and I hope that she gets the help she needs and can be happy. I don't think she ever will, but I hope she can.
No, because I feel probably a lot like your eldest son is. She probably doesn't feel she needs help. The difference is she's a grown ass adult woman, and your son is not.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it's gone.
What'd you get there? You got a fucking Wendy's
Oh, yeah,
pop or whatever?
100% Wendy's. Chad called it. He knew it.
You freak me out because your mannerisms, you don't look exactly like him, but your mannerisms are exactly like Dan. And I feel Chad will back me up on this. You've got a very Dan personality to you.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is, but Chad knows who that is.
Yeah, you've never met Dan. I guess to an extent, yeah, him and Dan are somewhat alike.
They don't look the same, but when you talk, it's just like, oh, wow, you're like fucking Dan.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, he breaks IKEA furniture fucking, so take that with a little trophy.
Yeah. So what did I
Oh.
miss tonight?
Not much. How was work tonight?
Drove a bus back and forth, roundabout. Wasn't too busy. Steady, but
Any cool things happen on said routes?
no, it's been pretty chill. How many beers in are you?
Are we counting non-alcoholics as well, or just alcoholics?
Oh, how about both? Total of both.
7.
It's not too bad. What time did you come on?
7:38.
Oh, wow.
And what? It's now 10:15.
Oh, it shows me at the top of the screen. 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh, there you go. So a little after 8. 8:02. I had to think, right? Because I'm like, I came downstairs, I brought the burnt wood down because I have to do the wall.
Yeah. Multi!
What's going on, Malty? I'll be back presently.
Alright. Look at this. How's it going? Let's add some stuff to the chat. I don't care what it is. Hey, welcome back.
I'm back. Oh. What, is Chad on a sex break or something?
I think he just went take a piss.
Well, that's a good thing to take, I suppose.
Yeah. You gonna join us, Multi? Like,
Multi-Musk. He's like Elon, but less of a billionaire, but drinks more. Sounds about right.
Pardon?
See the thing I sent you?
Not yet. I haven't touched my phone. Okay. Is it what you want for Christmas?
No, but probably not a horrible idea.
There's been any big sporting news going? Okay, you're driving. Any big sporting news happened today that I don't know about?
Oh, I'm like literally the last person in the world to ask. I don't watch sports, so
Okay.
uh,
What about news wise? Something? Anything in the news?
I don't know. Let's see what's in the news, guys.
Hey, Chad brought his black cat.
Do we have anything interesting news?
Interesting news. I think from
Uh,
now on we should try to all pick a different country and find a headline. That way it's not like, oh, here's the Canadian news. Here's
Oh,
the
like
news.
some famous Turkish actor died today. Like it's like, oh, okay.
This is something like what's a big story in Switzerland? You know it is, or you know,
You didn't send me anything, Alicia. Oh wait, yes you did.
oh, the Blue Jays won. Okay, they're playing the Red Sox, I
I'm a
think.
huge fan of snail trail.
Huge fan of what? Huge fan of what?
Something fan of Snatch or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard. I'm a huge fan of Snatch.
I don't know. Chad seems excited, but he's also having trouble seeing what it is.
No, I see what it is. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Chad's gonna have to leave in a second.
I don't know.
Anyways,
The Jays won.
I'm gonna fuck off and go to bed. I planned to go to bed an hour ago. So
Alrighty,
cheers,
sir.
fuckers. Enjoy your Wendy's,
was-
good sir. Enjoy your
It-
fucking good Chad. And
It was good talking to you again there, Gregory.
yeah, well, you know what? It was a Tuesday. I was like, hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna hang out with Chad, you motherfucker. But at the end of the day, fuck you, Chad.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Nice. How was work this week? Are you
I've learned absolutely nothing. I've learned absolutely nothing,
so that just means that you know what they've been trying to tell you so far.
which is nothing.
Yeah.
Like they've taught me nothing. They've tried to teach me nothing, because the person that can give me access to all, they don't have a store manager right now. So the person that can give me access to all the systems I need to access to do my job
Yeah.
is on vacation for 2 weeks.
Oh. So you're
So
just
I don't have a shirt because they don't have anything bigger than a large. And I'm like, well, I can squeeze into a large, but you're not going to like it.
you should do it.
I don't have access to any of the systems. I don't like. I'm like, wow.
So you're sort of in a holding pattern right now.
I am, luckily, because I've done this type of job for so long in the past. I have an idea of what's expected of me.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Booyaka.
I'm blind. I can't tell.
I think is this it's covered up.
It's covered up, so it's either.
Well, I know Malty's driving.
That can't be him. Maybe the other Chris.
I don't know.
There's no sound, so we don't know. It's a guess.
Can you turn the sound on? Or is that something on their end?
This shows that their sound is on.
Oh,
But we do have 2 viewers still, so good day, viewers. I don't know who's there.
oh, so when you're watching it on live on YouTube and an ad comes on,
Yeah?
it pauses this live stream. So when the ad is over, it continues where, so you end up being behind a little bit.
Oh, so it's not like the other one.
What do you mean?
The other one, Ustream, you would miss whatever we were talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
So the hockey season starts up soon.
September.
That's soon.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's almost middle of August. It's crazy to think.
What is that?
I heard a whistle.
1 ear.
Ew. 1 ear.
1 ear.
I told you I could smell it. The fuck's she been doing?
I don't know. She saw me coming with earwax. She was like, ah.
She tried to run.
Minhas.
Minhas.
I was right about which Chris it was. Fuck Minhas. Fuck Minhas right in their ear. Like, holy fuck. Such a horrible place. I haven't even gone in there yet, to be honest. Like, they're one of the breweries I haven't visited, and I don't intend to.
Why not?
I just...
I think...
I don't think me and Moni see eye to eye.
I think if any of us come out there to visit you, that's when the trip to Minhas should happen.
The only way we're gonna try the dill pickle beer, because I refuse to buy an 80-pack of it.
Yeah. Do they have like a little like can you go in there and drink?
Yeah, they have a tap room.
Tap room, and can you try the dill pickle?
I'm sure you might be able. I don't know. I haven't. Like I said, me and Moni don't see eye to eye. I don't go in there.
If you go back to the old Albino Runner videos, watermelon beer was what it said it was.
It was the one beer they made properly. Yes. And it didn't have coriander or orange peel in it.
What about sawdust from the ceiling?
They could have had that, but I mean it was Boxer watermelon, so it was made in the Wisconsin brewery, not the Canadian breweries.
Interesting.
Because the Canadian breweries make the Minhas itself and the Clearwater and a few other beers, but not Boxer products.
I don't know.
We had Brian. We have Greg. What happened to Akashian Brewery?
I don't know if Brian's ever had a Coachum. Have you ever had a?
I don't know.
It was a Polish beer.
Probably not.
It was actually a good price at the LCBO too when it was around.
I've only ventured around with my beers the last few years.
I've got a question for Brian.
Sure.
When President's Choice came out with different flavor potato chips, they came out with a hamburger flavor. When you would eat a hamburger, you eat a hamburger. When you eat a bowl of chips keeps going. So how big is the hamburger?
Oh, I like that. That's a great question.
What was the question? My speakers were turning on.
Yeah, repeat the question for Multi. That was a great question.
When you go to eat a hamburger, you eat a hamburger. When you eat a bowl of chips, you get your munch on. So when the bowl of chips tastes like a hamburger, how big is the hamburger?
It's
Well, it's not
basically
a
along the
hamburger.
lines. It's along the lines of why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? What's your answer, Brian?
I'd say,
Somebody's eating chips.
yeah, not me.
Yeah, that'll be me. Yeah,
Are they hamburger flavored?
they're ketchup chips.
Oh, that's not hamburger flavored. I saw a ketchup slice today on Instagram.
What?
A slice of ketchup, like
What,
a
did
slice
you-
of cheese, but it was a slice of ketchup.
Oh,
What'd they do? Let it get hard and then they sliced it?
It was in a plastic wrapper, and they unwrapped it and put it on their food.
Oh, that's weird.
oh.
But I've never had the hamburger chip, so I can't go into this. I don't know how big
No,
my
but-
hamburger would be.
But the concept of it, though, it's like it's an unlimited sized burger at that point.
Well, if every bite you're just eating one chip at a time, it could be a gigantic burger.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
AFT, think about it.
Well, I don't know. That work tomorrow. Is your butt getting off the fucking internet soon? Because
What?
it's fucking bedtime.
Well, I got to take the dogs out in a few minutes, so yeah.
Set them on at like 9:30.
Yeah, that 9:30 is not now.
It's bedtime.
As soon as this is done.
Chad shotguns his beer. See you later, guys. So you got the weekend off again, or
I'm off this weekend, yeah.
thanks?
Me too.
I don't know what my I'm off Saturday. I'll be off Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what my other day off next week will be.
Yeah.
Hopefully Monday.
It won't be. I'm guessing either Tuesday or Wednesday.
That'd be nice.
And
If you're off on the weekend and we're blazing through August, do we need more ice beer?
we never need any ice beer.
More ice beer.
Why not?
Oh, the hair just pulls out of my neck too, not just my chest.
I could do a beer run on my days off. I'm down to like 2 beers.
Yeah, so am I. See, let me open my fridge for you. I'm down to nothing, man.
Yeah, you have quite a bit of looking.
This shelf is all review. That's drinking, and then everything else is drinking too. And I have like an 18 pack on the floor. Oh, and I have a 12 pack of Red Brew over there, and I have I have 5 left of the Asahi 0.0 Super Dry upstairs.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty ooh.
Are we doing a theme this weekend? Are you going live again on the weekend?
Yeah, we'll probably do a fire live.
What kind of beer should I have?
Whatever you want. I have mostly Radlers and lagers and non-alcoholic beer at the moment.
Okay.
I don't have any beer money until next week, so I have to drink what I have.
Hey, at least you got something there, though.
Oh, I have lots here to choose from. Yeah.
Like I literally have a twisted.
If you
tea.
can find a raspberry wheat beer of some type, grab one of those.
And you have.
I have Solaris raspberry wheat.
I wonder if the LCBO carries anything like that.
Raspberry wheat.
Yeah.
There's raspberry wheats. There's raspberry lagers right now. I just had a raspberry beer from Nickelbrook that was really good tonight. I forget what it was called. The Berliner Weiss or whatever. Jam stand.